Hi, so today we're going to play a fun game, and the game is taking a word and trying to uh, connect it to a Hebrew word. And this is really part of a fringe theory on linguistics, but it's super interesting. And the gentleman behind this theory, his name is Isaac Moseson, so you can look him up. And he talks about how he's inspired by the story of Babel and how human beings used to speak only one language, and then the languages, and then they fragmented into all the world's languages. So that's the inspiration. So that could be kind of true. I'm sure there are exceptions, but you'll be surprised at how many words you can actually trace back to Hebrew. So check them out, and let's do two words today. So the first word is in Russian, and it's the word for cow. So the word cow in Russian is korova. And now we're going to trace this word to Hebrew. The V is going to transform into a B, because those sounds they're kind of like equivalent sometimes. So now we have this word, and we're gonna just add an N here, and we're gonna get rid of some of these vowels, like this one. And now we have korban, which means a sacrifice in Hebrew. And the sacrifices, the korbanot in Hebrew, they were lambs, sheep, cow. They were. I mean, sure, you had a couple of birds here and there, but that was kind of like a rare kind of sacrifice. And most of the sacrifices were livestock, like a cow. So now let's try to do another word. Let's try to do a word from Old English. So from Old English, we have this word, and it's considered to be like the origin word of the word root in English. So root was this in Old English. So now we're going to connect this word to Hebrew. The W is going to become a V, and the Y here is like a vowel. The T is going to change into a D, because those sounds are kind of the same. Like, they're both dental sounds. So if you put your tongue, behind your teeth, it's a D. And if you put it like in front of your teeth, T, it's like a T, right? But it kind of has to do with where your tongue is and related to your teeth. So T and D are the same sound. We get this word, right? This is a vowel, so we're going to just drop it. And this is the Hebrew word for rose. So if you look at a dictionary for the Old English word for root, it has herb, plant, root, and the rose is a plant. So what we see has happened here is the rose represented some sort of ideal of a plant, and the plant has all these parts, and they became the word for root. So here, what happened here, we have this thing that had a lot of parts, right? And most of them were like livestock, so it became the word for cow. So I hope you find this really interesting, and there are lots of coincidences like this, and you can find them yourself. And thank you for listening.